Give me a minute, chat. Tubby! Give me a minute, chat. I just wanna do that. Just so people can get in. And then you're gonna wanna bear with me. Right, hello my lovely little mothlings. As you guys will see, this is a little bit different from our usual content now, ain't it? If Millie could sit down, that would be fantastic. Hello. I'm just going to leave this up on the screen just for a little longer. Hey there, everybody. I would say this has been up long enough. So we will jump on in to Doki Doki, my little mothlings. I don't think you guys understand how nervous I am for this, but also excited. Okay. I just want you guys to read as well. I've seen this game be played before, but you know, I'm gonna turn spoilers on, even though there we go. I should also probably pop that one in chat and pin it for the entirety of the stream. I agree. Now let's get ready. Shall we chat? So, we're getting into it. We will load a new game. We're gonna call ourselves Ash, of course. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend that you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Ash. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Oh, fucking hated that. We cross the street together and make our way to our school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Ash, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Sayori, trust me. My social skills are close to none. Too fucking true. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured into such a... Blech, if I could speak. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. I don't know, I ask myself that question a lot. What if I could actually speak? The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's only... I can't fucking speak, chat. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. The carefree girl thing. Fair enough. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realise that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Aren't we all, Sayori? Know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori, you need encouragement. You've got this, Angel! Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. She said that my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. What the fuck is literature? I failed English twice. Jesus, Angel. Yeah. I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and I don't even know. Natsu... How the fuck do I pronounce this name? Chat. Natsuki, thank you, Angel. Made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's just so cunning as to plan this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Here we go, we're meeting the girls. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I promise Rose I won't cripple myself, but we all know that ain't possible. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the hall of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says such nice things about you. I told her I'd be careful. She smashed my shoulder blade into my cabinet. Fucking hell, Angel! Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Wait, we're a boy? Ah, Ash. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? It wasn't me, it was Ash. Not fucking true. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki. The girl with the Saraswati's name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognise. I apologise if I'm butchering the name. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Well, we all both know that's fucking sarcastic, Sayori. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. I get moody, Angel. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Ash. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Yuri is relatable. That's so true. Monica was probably one of the most popular girls in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Ash. We've made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Monica, fuck me, Angel. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. I don't think that's in the script. No, it's not. It's me fucking up. Still feeling awkward, I take the seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh. Natsuki lifts the foil tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears. Fucking hell. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, I hate fucking doing that giggle. Jesus. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's waiting. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full flavoured. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Angel! Oh my god. Bro's on a mission. Fucking add story feature clip. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright. I need 25 minutes before I need to get in the car. I gotta make up. True. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri turns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Fucking hell. I dropped my phone on my nose. Ouch. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, a hot cup of tea. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Well, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. No, not really, I don't read. Fucking hell. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm gonna keep fumbling over my words. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I can't even remember the last cuppa I had. Neither. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any club yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. I feel at home in roses. That's cute. I'll read in a minute, folks. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something personally I enjoy and make it something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be really hard to start a new club. Ash would be good in debate because she's unable to admit when she's wrong and she keeps going to annoy you. Mate, thing is, I know I'm wrong, but I sometimes continue just to piss people off. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all effort to start something brand new. Can I skip this? You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Can I just, fly through this? I don't want to read anymore. Well, we do our best, you know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted with the idea of a new member joining. I can't fucking read, man. So, Ash, what kind of things do you like to read? Damn. Don't want to read in the literature club. No! Well, considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have any good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Can't spell no shit. I failed English. Fucking hell, I can't even read, and I got 5 in English. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. I know, oh my god, shit! Fucking hell! Oh, what am I saying? saying I spoke without seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Trace the trim of a out the window. Can I like skip the monologue? Out the window. Angel's just using his sticker. A lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. We're foreshadowing, aren't we? Surreal horror is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world, even if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, eyes are over to me for a split second. Never mind. It's alright, you can actually write about cute things, don't you? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give It Back. Fine. Angel's spamming. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki, puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not very confident right yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is easy to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest riches of your heart. Fun fact, I actually write poetry myself. Me and Rose could start our own fucking literature club. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and maybe help Natsuki feel comfortable to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, have an idea, everyone. Look at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then the next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, we have a new member, and I think that'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other, strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Ash? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now back to the original topic, me joining the club. I've bluntly become the fourth of what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to cut, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Ash, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. There's only one girl I'm defenseless against. Rose. So happy Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. I'm still trying to figure out who Rose acts like the most out of these girls. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me once more. Ash, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I'm not doing the laugh. Yeah. I can really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I felt anxiety build up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Ash, since we're already here, do you want me to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she always stayed after school clubs. I think Rose is a mixture of Sayori's energy, Natsuki's cooking skills, and Yuri's shyness and Monica's smartness. That's true. Sure, might as well. Yay! Depart, make your way home. One is back between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day in school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that's us writing a poem tonight. Here we go. Pick your, what do you think the favourite comes, okay? Maybe if I spent every day in literature club, I wouldn't be on God's green earth. I'm gonna go graveyard. Graveyard bliss. Tragedy. Disaster. Philosophy. You'd be happy in a graveyard, you emo bastard. Rain cloud. Scars. Uncanny. Cry. Secretive depression. Massacre. Misery. Frightening daydream. Infinite peace. Anxiety, judgment. Unrestrained. We'll see. I'm gonna go speedy to badminton. Be careful. Please be careful, Angel. I beg. Hi again, Ash. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I get to keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone's already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ash. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for you. I still have 15 minutes for, like, the speed. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what. If you didn't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Moth. He put a moth in chat. Let's go! Natsuki finds herself up between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Ash always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Now Angel's spamming his emotes. His emotes are fucking awesome. He helps me with my busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends then, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Ash can become good friends too. I think she wants to be a little bit more than just good friends. Sayori. As you Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you some this day, you know? Hear me out, Yuri. Wait, you think she's hot, don't you? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really, don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind, Sayori made it sound like it was a big deal when it's really not. What did you do? Sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I might make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. Rose just hears my hear me out and goes, cosplay idea. She does, yeah. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even when you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'm looking forward to hearing what you think. And now that everyone is settled in, I expect they wanted to kick off some schedule-related activities at the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yori a little bit more. But at the same time, I'd feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. She's in the fucking closet. Jesus Christ, Angel. That only makes her hide her face deeper into the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mashed this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focusing, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Jesus ain't gonna help me, mate. I know. I was just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Rose, okay, Lee? Not for any particular reason, just curious how you come to two copies of the same book. Ah, well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. I need to put my drink on my bed. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that your reason telling me about, so I let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear once it starts... Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm sorry. It's very engaging, believable story. Is that so? I'm just, like, trying to read it, but I struggle. Portrait of thingy. You guys are cute. While life's in danger, she needs to desperately choose those she trusts. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying her most relationships and life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You already made it sound like it's going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came out of nowhere. Giggles all of a sudden. You're not a fan of that sort of thing, Ash? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Totally forgot that Yuri's into those kinds of things. Shy and recluse on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just those kinds of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. I need to learn more Spanish. I actually haven't learned it since the last time we taught me, which was I under not using it, just saying it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Okay. Is it bad? I kind of want to read it in my head. And suddenly when you go through the dates, protagonist, you play on one side of moral fears. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologise. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I might do that. Like I will say though, I'm gonna probably recopy and paste the warning as much as I know I have it pinned. But I'll do it every so often just so you guys can see it. Pardon me? Exactly, we need some energy, come on guys. Fucking boobies, Jesus. Such a club after all. I'm just gonna fucking spam. We do love boobies. Fucking chat's talking about boobies, Jesus. Sharing the poetry time. I wrote a poem last night, yep. Right, let's have a look, shall we? Who should we show the poem to first, guys? Who do we think? I'm gonna make a poll. We're gonna do a poll. Right. Who are we showing first? Ladies and gents, you tell me. Who are we showing our poem to, guys? I think we're waiting on one more vote. Okay. We will end the poll now and have a look. Yuri. Angel contributed 160 points. Start with her. Trust her opinion to be fair. We'll see what she thinks. I know it's her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I just say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. Oh my god, Angel's chanting about boobies. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Well, it's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoughtfully. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. Just specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. It's the most notable thing I recognise new writers try to make style deliberate. Is it bad? I've kind of had an idea of my own, my suggestions channel. Give me a minute, chat. Come on, Discord. Let's load my love. Where is it? You guys can see what I've put if you want. I should be on my way now. Do you want me to message when I arrive there? Pardon me. Stamps can have gone like an expert, of course. Something you blamed for. There's so many different skills, techniques going into writing a poem. Not just finding them. Challenges part. May take some time, but all kinds of practice. Also, I hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsu can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologising to herself, me or Natsuki. Bye for now, Angel. Do you mind if I read your poem? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's an opportunity for her, which is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club? Ghost Under the Light. Oh! I didn't get to read that. Fuck. I didn't get to read that. Act 1. Can I please read Act 1's poem? I want to read Ghost Under the Light. I'm literally on the wiki page, so I can read it. Ghost Under the Light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remembering streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing the air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. That's beautiful. She really doesn't have terrible handwriting. I wasn't thinking that at all. It took a long time for me to read. Well, I don't read script very often. I actually think the handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I used up longer poems, not at all. Sometimes shorter poems are better, to be honest. I'm really glad you like it, I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild, something that's easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? I don't even know how to say that. Actually, stories about a ghost are all Ash, really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. That's actually true. I write my own poetry, and sometimes it isn't just beautiful imagery, it's experiences. They usually do more than just have a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, fuck me, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn way of putting it. Hadn't thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Ash. Me too. Okay. Make another poll to see who we are going with. New poll. Let's start the poll. Has the poll worked for you guys? Has everyone voted yet? I'm hoping everyone's voted. I'm going to end the poll. Natsuki. Middle. Okay. We'll read our poem to Natsuki next. Actually, you're not going to take the club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What? Do you actually expect to believe you put effort into this? Bitch, I did. Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort. But you'll start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. This bitch had the audacity. Fair enough. Well, each their own, I guess. Anyways, I guess I've got to share mine now. Knowing you probably just think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay. Bitch, you calling our shit. But like, you know, Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. It's like, I like when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. That's actually true. If a poem has a layer to it where you should have to think, it's always much better. I like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. I like to set up for a rhyme at the end, but then make it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. And so you did. I guess I went a little more into it than I realised. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something, but I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humour with her on that last comment. I really didn't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Who next, folks? Who are we showing then, ladies and gents? Moment of truth, I suppose. We're just waiting for all of you guys. I think we're just waiting on one person, aren't we? Right, we'll end poll. Sorry, Miss Millie. Sayori. This is a good poem, Ash. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But this is why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are part of the club now, not to mention the fact that I'm actually standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like you said before, Ash. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, sometimes the only thing that's... Bleh. Can't read, guys. I am so sorry. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? Be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you then. Yay. You'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's good. That's really good. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds like just you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah, but next time I won't forget. I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I can look forward to it. Monica. Hi, Ash. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm all settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Ash. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know? But it's sort of barrier we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Ash. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe the happiness and sadness. Like Yuri likes when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it and just feel, or letting them deeply analyse all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning and trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying new different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you trying new things. That's the best way to find kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. Fun fact, my main poetry kind I love is slam poetry. I'll always help you find what suits you the most. You don't force yourself to write in a way that anyone else wants to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing or anything. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realised that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. This bitch freaks me out. Okay, I do quickly need to have a break, guys. I need the bathroom, so I'll be back in a minute. Chat, I am back. Right. We're back. So what do you think? It feels very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. I need a drink. Oh my god. It's just not that her eyes change colour. It's okay. Yeah, kind of stuff's gone pretty popular nowadays. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words or lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. Yeah, iPhone. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about the deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. To be honest, I literally just looked it up in the App Store just to have a nosy. And, you know, found it. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never be able to make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Nasuki. I apologise if I can't say names properly, guys. They sincerely exchange... my god. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language, eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Ash did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come into something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Ash liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realise you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ash appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I know. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. You? Is everyone okay? Well, You know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ash started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as they noticed I was standing there. Ash! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning to jump out at the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Ash. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Ash? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Yori. Natsuki. You're right, I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse you to be so mean. You shouldn't just pick a fight because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand, Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and that becomes something really personal. That's when Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at the point of being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. It will spare me from having to look at all of your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hand and throws it in the trash. Natsuki... She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at the desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sai, everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone have not gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Ash, you're too kind. I am thankful to have you as part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Jesus, Angel! You okay? Jesus! It was alright, well, mostly. Ah. Ash, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends too. Your poems turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a bit more what the kind of poems everyone likes? With that luck, it means I can do better at impressing those I want to impress. I know myself with a newfound estimation. Ash, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. I'm fine, little shook coming off the dual carriageway. From 2 to 1 lane, a car overtook going well over 70, didn't clock to the last second, so nearly sideswiped me. Fucking hell, man. It's been a while since Sayori and I have truly spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yori and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise you, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Ash, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me the happiest. And I think everybody really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. So... It's like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I say that more to myself than her, but it's easy to show Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Daydream. Anger. Yeah, I got a little shock considering I gotta go on a motorway tomorrow. Just be careful, please, Angel. Lipstick. Sadness. Starscape. Friends. Misfortune. Romance. Unrequited. Graveyard. After marriage. Extraordinary. Rose. Massacre. Heaven sent. I'm glad. Contamination. Uncontrollable. Whirlwind. Marshmallow. We'll just do that. Hi Ash. Yo Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's sympathy to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always simple things for you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why all of a sudden? No reason, really. Just wanted to look at it. Now as she retrieves her coin purse, she fumbles with the latch to get it open, then she turns it upside down, lets the contents fall onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. Can see right for you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted to make an excuse to take a walk, or you plan conveniently to forget your money so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face in the book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell Ash let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford, and frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, Your suffering is a fair enough retribution. Did I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't have much, but it's a fun side of you. I need my light on. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad and I had to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. My legs really fucking hurt, bro. Guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Phew, ow. That was, a cookie? She would have a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. So it's totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine, I'm still really happy you shared this one with me. Gets out of the seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful. Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh, where is Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried about me or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ah, I don't, really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ash. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Suri's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down, so Yuri somehow has already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back into her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was just kind of waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's anything that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow as I watch she choose a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me to set the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I can't read, apparently. Fucking hell. I simply watch her movements. And I think it's time for me to just paste that one back in chat. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was going to make some tea, so suddenly I realised how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Come on then, Miss Millie. I'm a doggo. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Ash in club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Ash. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead on the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that, Yuri? Something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think that you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to just judge people like that. Ash. How come, even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Ash? I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we turn to the classroom. Ash, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Isn't that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided to express myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Ash. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Ash, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can move my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realise. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because your posture, right? Always hunched over while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I then go sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position which makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Use all my willpower to focus reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little, put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. You sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that, my bad. No need to apologise. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on my top leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy, pop it in my mouth. I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if the situation is completely natural, but that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate into her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what happened. Ash, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation's gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can't. But I can tell just by her expression she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I never stick another chocolate between my fingers. This time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling in the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But this is different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yuri drops back. It's time to share poems. Ash, you can help Yuri put the tea stuff away, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell's abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Shoulders gone. Oh, Angel. No. Rose, message your husband, please. Give him hell, girl. Give him hell. Oh, need a minute there. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups and floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without as much web between us. I get the feeling something now is for the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem to first? I think we'll go Monica first this time. Hi again, Ash. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I notice that too. When she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversations out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean I wish she didn't keep so much to herself, but still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Mona kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying, but anyway. You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colours won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Seems more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never seen before, I guess. It's kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's like it's hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what poems about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract, a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. I feel like we should save that. No. Thanks for listening. We're just gonna save that. I don't trust what's gonna happen. And then we did Sayori second to last, so we'll do Sayori next. Ooh, I like this one, Ash. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. And if it makes me feel things, it must be a good poem. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try and give me something good though? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Nah. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes you just have a little rain cloud in your head. A sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice, happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Yeah, it is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Ash. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bowl to keep it safe. And I put a bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles. All in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle has a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering secrets hiding in nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open it up. And in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap, so did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've actually been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself in this way. It helps me understand my own feelings even a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You got pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. So I always had a bit of a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it. No more than a few weeks later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Natsuki. Well, I can admit it's much better than the last one. It's nice to see you're putting in some effort. That's good. Come to think of it, it kind of reminds you of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but how can someone that's so fluffy spend so much time with you? It's like she's dragging around some dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we will take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friend starts to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world would be better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I can do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I had to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree with that subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone that thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people found out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. And that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I don't want to make people think, just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. And Yori. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Ash. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of technique's worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job of explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer the page to her. Yeah, just pain. Angel. Just appreciate it like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing. Miss Millie is just kick me in the head. Just makes me really happy. You saying you've never shared writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Pardon me. Agreed, Rose, not good. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was called by the scuffling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, the urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off the cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I bandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic thrilling conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. It's a bit close to my flow writing style. Using poems that can express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I can't take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something different type of people relate to on their own. They want to express the way they feel to indulge more unusual hobbies. Sometimes I'm writing about them. Worst bit is I know what this poem's about, or I think I know. Oh, that's funny. Didn't this week you also write something about that? Also about being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did. Yeah, she was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah, sounds like you two have more in common. Well, that's interesting. To me it seemed like the kind of person would make fun of my hobbies, but I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if you hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't that many people like you, Ash. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I'd feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now it's almost like I feel looking forward to it. It's like a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. Just for a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, everyone, we're done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone can come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I really don't do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry about that so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can get during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Okay, sorry, I thought I heard about this already. We're going to be performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Yeah, well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not just a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. I remember that Natsuki and Yuri have shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, and so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature's all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. You don't want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And all it takes to stand in front of the room for 2 minutes and recite a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. Sayori and Monica are trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe then, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess we'll just have to get it over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri gently glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practicing reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to find the specific poem she has in mind for herself, then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting a poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the word to life. Is this something she's done before, simply just a natural? I glance around. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the thinking, I don't know. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I just hope to set a good example. Are you ready next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up.
Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem's called Yuri Actually Got to the East Rush. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Marriage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Yuri gets past I can't read. Almost looks like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Given the quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Poems full of twists and turns in its structure, and she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be the rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to say the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards. We'll give you the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for it, but we were caught so off guard she must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Oh, Angel said he'll be fine. Still. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of a chair, she walks up to the poem. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think like you're reciting to other people. Imagine reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or your own head. It's your poem, so it will come out in the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice is made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. Can't lift it much, but oh well. Angel, that's not good. Maybe it's so remember she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone who I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes me applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Ash liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The answer to the poem hits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work as well with that kind of delivery. I don't understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work well. They made a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That was why I've been practicing this kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Ash. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Ash lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go what I wrote for today. I stand up instead in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel increasingly awkward. Worst part is I can't already tell you the doctors won't do shit. They'll just give you more pain relief, won't they? Yeah, not good at all. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly comfortable in my own rating, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as anyone else. Don't worry, it's about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more lack of confidence in your writing. So I know it'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. Leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and takes her way to the podium. This poem is called Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, this poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. She starts reciting the poem. Her sour attitude disappears a little. When she's still enthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. Natsuki's trademark style and works presently well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well, at least you feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people when it's just my friends. It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I would think it'd be the other way around for me. But that's just how it is, so I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you've gotten the idea of what it's like for now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets to let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pretty surprised that you're putting all this effort into the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everybody. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, so let's try and write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning it tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can't do this. I can't do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll just do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yup. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, I shouldn't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, I have a lot really changed. But today, Sayori's being a little bit quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yori has to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... So, you really think I would ditch you for Yori? Yeah, but she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I always see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Ash. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Miss Millie, do not bark. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? Mills, it's fine. Oh, Lord. Sorry, guys. It's gonna take a minute. My dog barked right in my ear. Miss Millie, don't be so silly. The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing to say or to care so much about it. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Right. Crimson. Playground. Doki. Barky, apparently. Ambient. Heartbeat. disorientated, landscape, depression, puppy, passion, starscape, marshmallow, bubbles, hurt, unstable, twirl, unrequited. Headphones, graveyard, agonizing. Oh man. And the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. You practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have had a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm just super happy that you're all willing to help out with the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. But I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of the school. We get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica! Do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people. Yeah, I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Give me a minute, guys. Because it's right. It's in your name. Monica. Yeah? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Ah, never mind. Just focus on our own event for now. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Yuri anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting in a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Yeah? You're spacing out again. Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? Just feel like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry so much about me. I'm fine, see? Shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. Can I focus it? If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back around to join everyone. The conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask one if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Hey, Ash, what's up? This might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? What made you mean? Maybe I'm reading into this a little too much, but she seemed a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Ash. You certainly know a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talks to me about everything that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Ash. Me? How on earth did you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say this too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than how it's always been. Just so funny, Ash. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I wouldn't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, but I have fun with everyone else. It's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away, quickly flustered on her face. I realise she won't be getting anywhere like this. I've never seen Yuri approach anyone to start a conversation. So I have no choice but to approach myself. Now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit down next to her. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologise. Your troubles are the only concern of those who are willing to share in that condition. Of course, there's certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she was a little bit off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. Didn't mean to say something so stupid. It's not that. I don't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Oh, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings? Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Ash. The world is full of meaning, often deep hidden beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Just gonna bing that in chat again. There are many untold mysteries behind a person, no matter how well you may know them. Seeing that there may be something behind it after all. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behaviour today too. I also feel like some concern for her, but in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case, Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Yeah, I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she's searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And as someone honest and caring, maybe uncover feelings you weren't aware of in you. That is, I think, that she'll be a very fortunate person to feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a simple guy, so I think that I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as yours. Ash. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole story thing anyway. Okay, everyone. As some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before everything's back to normal. Everyone goes through their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Yeah. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Ash. Sayori. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today, Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? Okay, Angel, I hope you're alright. And I mean, I don't think I blame you with what's coming up. Just take care of yourself, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. Yeah, everything's okay. Souls. I'm so sorry I just burped. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly glad you're just trying a little, of course. At least I'm trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems now anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Yeah? No, gross. It's not like I care. Just one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, not like you'd actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I had to put up with all of you. Gah! And so his eyeballs connect with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I really should watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out like nothing happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonders over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reach beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow.
I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you go through I had left you long ago. Let's bury your head through a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let me leave your memories in a footprint trail and set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine, I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That's beautiful. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about the negative things. I wanted to write something nice message once. Besides, the beach is awesome. It's kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and can't mention later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realised we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic we both had and had both of us write about it or whatever. Ugh, so you can see her doing too. Making us write a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Monica. Hi, Ash. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Ash. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things that are in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious. You know? Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socialising. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm gonna hurt her. Sorry, I didn't mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyways, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose. And all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the skies, victim of currents and wind. Every day I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, a hand of a beautiful lady. I look her in the eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, who knows what I'm thinking before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer of all which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like I'm learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. But kind of on my mind, so that whole thing I wrote about, I see. Never really put much thought into it.
in a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, we wouldn't start to lose its meaning. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Aren't you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yes, that. Anyway, here's like a writing tip of the day. If you're ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not good, you can't really be disheartening to get lukewarm responses, something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy your writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing's good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's also like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yori. I will be right back, chat. I just quickly want the bathroom, so I will chuck one of them on. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing but short or spectacular. I can really feel... I need to unplug that real quick. The emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't even think it came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri smiles gently to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got a chance to share my writing, even though it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something you've never even shared with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Ash, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway, but books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. When you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you. I'm not a know-it-all, Ash. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do is read and write.
but it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Ash. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time you've always treated me like everyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. And that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. The tinge of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. Some figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing an eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette glows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight, I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds, he raises his arm, time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard the ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green, my heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond, despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic. It wasn't hard to figure what this one was about, since it clearly isn't the poem that Asuki said she wrote about, meaning I'm probably the only one she's showing this to. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I mean, I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we can keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see his faint smile on Yuri's lips. Once again, I try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. The poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope I can return the favour sometime. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second, is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuri, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Yeah, she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously. Of all the times not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well.
So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Ah, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Whew. That curious expression coming from a Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, and Suki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavours. Can you handle that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. So Yuri will be helping me design them, and as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you could make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind's already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that leaves you, Ash. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. I'd probably go a long way to say it would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's like Monica's going to give me a choice. I shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Suki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you'd be able to handle baking on your own. Ash may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Ash to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Ash to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we settle this already? Yeah. Ash, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Yeah, of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Suki, can we tell you about to say something mean? No, I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Ash? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking by yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I'd be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. I'm supposed to be looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Ash? Me? I guess you would say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glanced between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Ash picked me, and also, Your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And all I do for the event is nothing to compare to that. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at this. I'm sorry I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I was taken aback by Yori's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. Hi, Miss Millie. And then my doggo just comes and sits on my lap. Hi, Miss Millie. We have a Millie break. We have a Millie break. Oh, we have a Millie break. 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 She's just chilling on me. But I began to understand Yuri was just trying to sound like Sayori, even if it didn't have like a tried to say something Sayori would say in time like this. Because Sayori would always help everyone smile and feel good about themselves. And Miss Millie is super silly. No. I kind of appreciated it. So if we make a big deal out of nothing, I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. Miss Millie is so super cute and super fluff. But with that, there's nothing more for today. Well, am I not allowed to read it out, Mills? My doggo's having an opinion. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki at the door and they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realise I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that'd be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My dog is beating me up. My doggo is beating me up. Oh my god. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. It's my hand. My hand is in my pocket. My house. My dog's ass. He put his ass in my face. His sister's bullying me and he put his ass. It's my hand. Jesus. I'm being beaten up. Is that a problem? No, not at all. Just calm down, Miss Mealy. Just calm down, Miss Mealy. She's trying to dive at me. Calm down, you little chaotic doggy. Calm down, you chaotic little doggy. Calm down, you chaotic little doggy. 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 Woo! Mwah. Oh, there you go. Good girl. Oh, careful. Just thought it'd be going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Alright. Make that gate, don't take me. Don't be a bully. Alright, in that case, it won't be a problem. If I decide not to pursue you for a reason, it's not like it should matter much anyway. I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Miss Millie, you're a bully. My dog is being a bully, chat, for context. Or one of my dogs. Are we gonna sit down so I can play this? I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Ash. I think we'll make a very productive team. Are you going to be productive, Millie? Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult for me to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're probably forgetting the reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realise. I'm telling you I want to.
That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her a tremendous effort. Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I might have to, do this in episodes, guys, because I don't know if I'm going to get it all done tonight. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof, even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she's looking forward to it. This is the chance I have to make something happen between us. Or is it too early for that? Too early. Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday, and I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't had a thing from Sayori since she left the club the other day. Oh no. Oh no, let's brace ourselves, chat. It's not like we can text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach out Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that I made a bit of happy simply entering each other's houses. We're like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. I head up to a bedroom where I finally see it. Sayori? Hi, Ash. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ugh, I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I recognise the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori's already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about festival preparation, right? Ah, that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more lines between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behaviour is uncharacteristic. Finally, get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Ash, eh? Why can't I just be like it's always been? This is always my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been so worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here, you wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. This is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. This is why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Ash. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're just really going to make me say it, aren't you, Ash? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm so late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? Hey! Enough. Millie! Do not eat the wall. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why have you never told me about this? It's almost like I've been betrayed as a close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand it all, Ash. But why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you'd have wasted the effort on caring about me instead of doing the important things I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for me to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends, get close to everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes me to help you to stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Ash, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streak down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, once again, I grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Ash, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Ash. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around hers, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing into my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Ash, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, we'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Ash. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain, but your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want, I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes away. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for me and Yuri to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come on along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if it'd be a very good time for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'll look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. Give me a minute, chat. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and I definitely shouldn't. And we're definitely going to have a great time. Like, where the fuck is that one thing I need? Ah, I found it. A great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, a scene that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I just started to get really nervous and nobody answered the doorbell. You could have always texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It could be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Take Yuri to my room. The first thing she just glanced around cautiously to make me feel, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Clean up before you came over, so. It's very considerate of you to do. No. I would have been really embarrassed for my room to have been a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist in the process of trying to open a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. Hey. My dogs are choosing to play fight right now, chat. I'm terribly sorry. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. My throat really hurts. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will just stop by out of curiosity for cupcakes, I guess. I am determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little more. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I planned to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that'd be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. I need to put my warning back in chat. There you go, ladies and gents. It's a diffuser of essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favourite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, it can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapour begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, I guess that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances the emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. Oh. I didn't know that. If you feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily, don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She reaches again into her bag and pulls out several pulls of thin ribbon. What are these for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over there. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing the room. Maybe attract someone to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's excitement she feels from sharing what she enjoys. Here's a marker, Ash. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once you finish cutting those ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag and pulls out a pocket knife. Yeah? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I no reason to judge. Each their own, you know? You promise you won't be weirded out? Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Oh! 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 They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. Just how funny. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri lets her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife on my index finger. Ow. Ash! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah, she stares at me and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Well... What? What?
What the fuck? How the Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. There was her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. A fucking little? I'm sorry. A fucking little. What? Well, I guess you're just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this from the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Ash, did you really just do that? Now we're even. She looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If it wasn't for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. Yeah, I'm thinking that myself, Sylvie. You're so weird, Ash. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. So, how much of that did you happen to see, Angel? Oh my god. Jesus. I'm too stunned to speak. Practically, we're helping Yuri create decorations for the festival. She has a pocket knife and we accidentally cut our finger on it and she puts our finger in her mouth and licks the blood off. She has an obsession with knives as well. I'm a bit stunned. I don't know how to feel. I'm concerned. Oh, God. It looks great. Thank you for coming up with this, Yuri. Oh, thanks. Something I saw online. Maybe next task. Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint. That's right. My throat is killing, and I almost dropped my bottle. I'm gonna need about 6 cups of water to put each one of the tablets in. Fetching those for us, of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Just a little bit of water's okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on the plate to catch any paint that drips and bring them back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Oh, lordy. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Her dismissed me to accept bonus to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought you'd do something simple that looks nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colours for sunrise and daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, we'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We'll hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Oh, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me, if you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses the brush and adds a few dots of different colours across the banner. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner of watercolours was a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. I'm also keeping an eye on the time, chat. Kind of want to like finish this bit of it. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri sort of painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with the other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, which simply sharing an experience can make me happy. I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I know you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. I'm not reading that. Sorry. Yuri rolls back and quickly lifts. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. Just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are drops of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush up to fetch a small towel and then dampen it with hot water. I turn to my room and kneel back down in front of her. She looks really cute. No, stop. She looks really cute. Here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. Intense expression I recognise from when she reads her books. It's almost as she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of this jasmine oil giving me a dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to get much closer to mine than it was a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsy, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. I don't know how long this is, guys. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't it take a while? Well, perhaps you best leave it here, then you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Give me a minute, chat. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. I'm still thrown off by what the fuck happened like a minute ago. Phew. You sound like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume you enjoyed yourself at least a little bit? Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I'm glad too. I was a little concerned about time. We need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we'd have extra time finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it'd be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. It's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we've got everything done, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do it again. Whenever you want, you can come over, we can go out somewhere. Ah, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Ash. Yuri takes a step close to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Ah, hi Ash. Sayori. Just know we weren't... It's okay, Ash. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I am on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. Well, we'll be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being pretty mean to me. So I had to come over here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. All matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Ash? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Ash. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Ash. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak, and I started to like you a little too much. I did this to myself. Ash. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel, and that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if I don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Okay, guys, what are we picking? What are we picking? I love you or friend zone her? What do we pick, guys? Has everyone had a chance to vote? I just want to see what you guys think. I'm excited to see what you guys want us to do. What are we doing then, chat? Okay, has everyone voted? Hoping everyone's voted. We're gonna say I love you to her. Here we go. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realised it sooner. But spending time with everyone in the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realise that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we can continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Ash. Aww. That's really cute. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Ash. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Ash. I want to be with you forever. Me too. This is cute. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this, Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? It's like they're not going away at all, Ash. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll always be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. How I feel about me and Angel will always be there. That's sweet. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything else right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. Go whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Ash? Sayori gazes at me again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Yeah? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. That's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I just want to find something out. I think we'll play the festival bit and then we'll call it. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. I know the thoughts will continue to plague me until these things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes for a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should nearly be complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it to take it with me. I sent a pleasant text reminding her not to forget anything and reassured her. Pardon me. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Bye, Sylvie. Ash, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each desk in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on a day that's important that she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and suddenly I feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Ash. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday, which kind of left her hanging. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange. Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Oh, I dread to imagine what comes next, guys. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed out on its own page, giving an almost professional feel. I recognised Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. A different one from the one she'd practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. This is dark. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Ash? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem just feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I think I might need to do a trigger warning right now, guys.
I am gonna like just warn, this could get quite disturbing.
I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? Should I try a little bit harder for Sayori? It's not that a big a deal to at least wait for or help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking into school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday things will be the same as they always have been. Thank you, Robert. This is all she needs. And what I want to give to her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. I just want to warn chat before we click. This is probably going to be sensitive. Sayori, she's a really heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That's really something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. And there it is. Jesus Christ. Poor Sayori. An exception has occurred. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I should have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My sworn thoughts kept telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, remained friends with her like it always has been, I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in this life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. End. I think what we'll do is save there. I just want to check that it's got my save. I'll quickly check that it has my save chat, and then from there we'll, you know, We click on Doki Doki. It should have saved. Right? It should have saved for us, I'm hoping. And then we will continue this. Yes, it has. Okay. Exit Doki Doki. Okay, guys. I'm gonna end this stream here tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. And yeah, peace out.